Not this. What? Come on, man. I can never figure this out. Why can't this be more, yeah, I want to stream live. Yes, that's what I said I wanted to do. Not. Come on, we're supposed to be on live. Come on. Okay, all right. I gather we're on now, finally. Yeah? Kind of not. I hate that. I hate the fact that you can't really know if you're on or not. All right, you're on. You're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. I'm over here somewhere. Just another day. Another day, guys. Welcome back. Getting started here on the program. Got our coffee. And we got you. We got you, babe. We got you. We got you. We can talk to you. Talking to you live. This is live, guys. Live TV. Internet streaming TV. Happy to talk to you, or not. Maybe you don't need to talk to me. Maybe you are. Okay, let's fix that. That is going screwy on me again. I always have to fix that each and every time. Fix it. Not terribly impossible to do, but nevertheless, it is something that I do not want to do. And because of that, it's just another. It's another. I suppose it is. It is one of those things that. There you go. Let me sit down while I have my coffee. It is. Okay, let's set up the other camera shot here. Give you multiple camera shots. Where's that chair? Is that chair there? There's the chair. That should work, huh? Sorta. Okay. Now we got a lot of shots. Okay, you watching Let's Paint TV? What would you like to talk about painting wise, or how to paint? You want to know how to paint? Do you have questions on how to paint? Do you ask questions about why I should be painting? What is the big deal? What's the big deal about painting? Why should I be excited about painting? Why should painting be a part of my life? Why should it be a part of our lives? Why should one spend a lot of time thinking about that, or not so much thinking? That's it. Maybe one shouldn't be thinking so much about their creative output, as opposed to just doing, just hacking away. I'm a big fan of hacking away and just kind of moving the paint and moving the creativity, such as what we do here on the program. It is clearly a sort of just go for it kind of mentality without any kind of pre-plan. And as such, we do lack We do lack a lot of extra pizzazz. But when you start with nothing, you really can't go much higher, much lower. No, you ultimately go high. Wait a second. It occurred to me that you could actually go lower. When you start, you could. Just on a split second there, I thought, wait a second, I could go lower. With nothing. In fact, you tend to dip. I think one would dip by basically setting yourself up for failure, in a sense. We talked about that quite a bit. One does dip. One does do the limbo. Let's take a call here on the program. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Paint TV. Hi.
Hey, what is Let's Paint TV all about? What are you trying to work on when you're doing your paint? What are you thinking about?
Well, that's a great question. I was kind of getting into that idea that when we start thinking too much during the creative process, that can be troublesome. It's like when you run. Have you ever done any kind of exercise?
Yeah, totally.
And so when you're running, they talk about that runner's high, and at some point you forget that you're running.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that I think ideally is what one could be doing when they're doing creative forms, task, if you will, or endeavors, whatever you want to call it, such as painting, cooking. It is becomes one forgets about thinking.
So when you're doing your kind of like your three things at once, are you, that they all kind of blend together, and so therefore you're kind of not really concentrating on any of them, but all of them together, and so you're so free-formed in what you do that it's like a whole other level.
Well, you could be possibly ascending into something that is that you didn't necessarily know that you could have done. Yes, if you had just spent time on the one endeavor, for sure.
Cool. Thanks.
The incorporation of the unknown or the confusion or being lost. And as I was talking about, just sort of starting here today with nothing, and I thought, well, you couldn't go anywhere but up, and then it occurred to me that you could actually still go down. You could actually get negative, and actually get a serious dip in what you're what you're doing. So you could still, it could still be a major sort of failure. You fall flat on your face. But I think what we do here, and I found what I do, and maybe I've always done this, and it's evident in sort of doing the three things or the four things at once, is you get used to the falling flat on your face, and then you find a way to kind of get back. That's what I love. I love being able to kind of fail miserably, but sort of keep going, and then there's a sort of extra juice that comes in that is maybe unbeknownst to yourself, except for I guess I'm used to working with it. There's like I start getting like a tickled pink. I start to feel happy. I get giddy because I know I can handle it. I can handle the failure. I can handle the fact that it just is all going kaputs. But I have the gumption to keep going.
Well, you're an inspiration to all of us. What you're doing has never been done before. It's very genuine. I really like that.
Well, I appreciate that. I just honestly I stumbled upon it, and as you can see right now, I mean I'm not actually doing anything terribly crazy at the moment. But I am switching the camera shot here and talking to you, I guess, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know
when are you going to get back on the treadmill?
Get back on the treadmill. That's a fantastic thought and process. In fact, I could get on it right now. How about that? After
Cool. Sounds good to me.
after I have my coffee, I need to get back on it because I'm a little out of shape. I feel, uh, and I do talk about that a lot. The idea of not, not feeling good with the body, and that's because you're sort of not, staying in shape. So nagging injuries will actually get worse. But then the tricky thing, obviously, is that if you do exercise with the nagging injury, then you get you could be asking for something there too. So, who's to say what you're supposed to do and how to do it? But these are all thoughts that you might want to think about, or is what we like to do here at Let's Paint TV, not think about them at all.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Just keep going. Keep going.
That's right. Cool. Well, thank you very much for talking. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you calling in. Call anytime.
All right, we'll do. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Bye.
Thanks for calling, Eddie. Okay, and that
Yeah,
was
take it easy.
that's our caller from 610. If you want to call the program, you can 818-528-4516. As we get going here, we always start off slow. We dip, we bump and grind, and at moment's notice, we have a connection of sorts that could be ratified into a very tasty peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's the jam, and it's the peanut butter combined. It's those various ingredients, whatever you want to put in there. Combine those ingredients, whatever you want to use, but the incorporation of the multiplicity, the multiplication, multiplying of the addition of multiples to your mix. It's worth trying, guys. It's worth trying. It doesn't always work. We talk about that, but we keep plowing through it. It's this sort of thought process is not really revolutionary. It really isn't. And nothing really is there? Is it? Nothing really ever is. What makes it unique, I guess, is just because the way I'm bringing the delivery, and we all have our own unique abilities, our own special secret sauce that is truly yours, and so that then shows up as uniquely unique and all that. When we're really ultimately just rehashing maybe things we might have heard of or learned about either through others or maybe on our own 2 feet from our own dealings in the world. But just keep going, even if you lose the sense of what you're doing. A lot of times that is tricky, and maybe a break is imperative. Maybe you want to take a break for just that, because it does you feel lost. You feel like you're treading on water. It's understandable, but it is not necessarily the end. It's never the end. Just keep going, guys. Try to keep your head above the water. Keep your head looking north, looking south, looking east, west, southwest, northwest, whatever direction you want to head to. Keep going. Keep trying. 818-528-4516. We're talking about hypothetical possibilities in our creative process, and where to go, how to go. And once I finish this cup of coffee, maybe I will be getting on that treadmill for you and taking your calls, and maybe we'll get some painting done. We might try to do it all. How about that? Don't forget, we're here every day. Guys, tell your friends. 818-528-4516. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, here on this Bat channel. Here, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. All right. Yeah, so the caller brought it up, and he asked about, what are you thinking? And obviously we do think. We do think. I'm thinking right now, I guess, for the most part. I mean, I'm cognitively assessing my very next move, right? What am I going to possibly say next? What am I going to possibly? What will I be actually saying right next? What's the next thing I'm going to say? And where do you we want to spend much time thinking about that before you deliver, or should we just let it all lay out on the line once in a while? I say lay it all out on the line, people. Lay it out, so that the true you comes out. Kind of like Alec Baldwin, Paula Abdul. Paula Deen. Let it out. Let your true self come out. All right. That's just about as far as we get into the latest issues of the day. We try not to get too far into that. We're really here to help you out. Help out your cognitive. I don't even know what that means really, but I think it might work in what I'm trying to say. Your cognitive thinking, your cognitive skills in dealing with the unknown or the maybe the impossible. How to grasp your head. How do you grasp your head, your ass, your balls? I don't know. Grasp something. Lady, baby, come on, lay down on my brass bed. What? I don't know. It just occurred to me. Brass balls, I guess, brass bed. What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't care. I frankly don't care. It doesn't matter. Lay it out on the line, people. Take false steps, false innuendos. Try, if you can. Try something. Try something. Make that move. Just kind of get going. And a cup of coffee is usually a good step in the right direction in the morning here, West Coast time. It is 19 after the hour here in my mother's basement here in lovely Los Angeles, California. It's not really true, but I like to say that anyway. It's kind of... All right, taking your calls, 818-528-4516. We've got 7 people watching. You can feel free to, someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, guys, don't be shy. Feel free to comment in the comment board, and I can read some of those comments as a way of interacting, as a way to say hello, and to a little tit for tat, if you will. But again, we're here to ask to ask the question, and that question is, what have you done for me lately? No, I don't know what the question is, frankly, but we do like to chew the fat, chew around the fat, or at the very least find ways to verbally bounce around linguistically, like a linguistic linguini, for a whole hour, and finding a way to do that. And Well, we found that. We have found that. And some of you partake in it. Others could care less, which is fine. I understand. I don't have any... I got no beef at this moment. But I'm in my ideal state of mind. I am in my ideal state of mind. You catch me at another moment, another moment's notice, I will have a beef about a lot of stuff because I think I'm... Well, I guess I'm still trying to figure out my true equilibrium. It's like an ongoing thing. Okay, are there comments coming in here or not? I'm not. Let me see. View comments. Am I getting comments? Maybe not. Not a single comment. All right. Well, they're there for you. Comments are appreciated. You know what we need is a tip jar. That's what we need. How about that? This is a free service, by the way, guys. What? I had a thumbs up and now I lost my thumbs up. What's that about? Okay, this is a free service here that we offer, but we do definitely take donations, and appreciate that. One way to help us out here at Let's Paint TV is just buy some of my paintings. I got a lot of paintings available for sale, and if you go to letspainttv.com, you can hit the shop link, and you'll find a lot of stuff there for your partaking. Yeah, to take home. Oh, I'm still working on that cup of coffee. All right, fantastic. I guess we could do some exercise. Like I said, I kind of been a little rusty, extremely rusty on the exercise. So why don't I do a little exercise here? That would be probably a good thing. All right, so let's move some of these cameras around here. We got a few people watching the program. Fantastic. We're going to get going here, possibly. But 2 thumbs up. Fantastic. We got 2 thumbs up. And so that's great. Okay, so then let's turn on the treadmill. There it is. Treadmill is on. Let's move the camera over here to another spot, I guess. I don't know where. Maybe put it there, low angle. And then we'll put this guy here. And that might work. All right. All right, getting going here. Let's see if this all works out. We're still not figuring it all out here, but we're working on it. Let's see, is that okay? Let's get our knee. I gotta get my knee braces wherever they are. Let's take a look for that. Doing a little exercise here, guys. Thanks again for dropping in on the program. 818-528-4516. Taking your calls here. Again, trying to ratify the creativity amendment. The creativity amendment. Whatever that means. Just go with it, I guess. I'm looking for my other knee brace deal. It is here somewhere, but I don't see it because that's what happens too. Have you noticed that too? Like when you're not in, you're out of shape, but you're out of the jive. You're out of the moves that you get used to having, and you have everything all figured out and everything there. But then when you kind of take a break and you just forget where things are now. You know, like I need this. I know I need this. Let me see if I have it. Maybe I have it in this other. Here it is. Crapola. I'm should be having it at an available spot, and yet I don't see it, which is frustrating. I dare I say. Oh, okay, we got some comments here. Let's read these comments here. I started exercising before I write music because of watching your show a long time ago. Hobo sex, yes. Fantastic, yes. The endorphins, Hobo, is it kind of joggles the brain, and it's fantastic. It's a great upstart to your day and all that. But remember to stretch. And Creativity Madness says, what are you going to paint today? And I don't know. I'm not really there yet with the painting. I just thought maybe I'm just trying to possibly run today. But maybe I should do something else and paint too at the same time. I'm not really camera-wise. Oh, that's interesting. You guys both sent me the same message twice. There's something going on over there. Creativity-wise, with these cameras, I haven't figured out really how to do it. Maybe we'll play some guitar. How about that? I got my guitar. I kind of got it right here. I'm kind of itching to play some guitar, if you don't mind. But where is the darn? I'm looking for my knee brace here. And Hobo Sex, this is going to be for you because you are a musician, and so let's do something musically. Since I think I can pull this off, I'm going to probably spend the next half an hour looking for my knee brace, which is fun and exciting. You know where I think it might be? Let me see. I think I might know where it is. Okay, I didn't find the exact one that I wanted, but I do got one. So it's just I'm gonna have to take my shoe off to put it on and all that. Okay, so that's good. We got our knee brace, and I found that I need to keep knee braces of some sort before the. Just seems to be helpful for me. Okay. And this will be good. Now, as I recall, I have to be careful if I'm going to play the guitar, because why is that? Because I think power will go out if I run it. So I don't know if I should bother. We could just try it, maybe. Okay, let's just, for starters, do a little exercise. How about that? Okay, 818-528-4516, that is the number. Let me put this here so that maybe if someone calls, I could pick it up, possibly. All right, and let's just kind of get started here. Again, we're trying to do as many things as possible to joggle the brain, if you will. That is sort of the gist of our moves here. It is sort of the well, it's sort of the. Okay, let's move this camera shot here. Get this camera shot just a little bit higher. Okay, much better. Move this back here just a tad bit there. All right, so a little exercise, guys. Fantastic. Haven't been exercising in a while. I need to get back into it. I definitely need to do that. So there you go. 818-528-4516. Taking your calls here on the program. Maybe I'll put it over here. That might work. Yeah, I can work it from here. Good. All right. Okay, just still trying to figure out our possible motives of sorts. And hey, look at that. That's kind of neat. 818-528-4516. Having some fun here on the program. You know, things don't always have to make sense. Your life does not have to make sense always. But hang in there. Hang in there. Because it will, at a moment's notice, things will fall into place. And so you need to maybe possibly wait for that to happen. If that has to be the case, let it happen that way, because then that could be the answer. You could find the answer, but you know, so sometimes just wait for it. Even when you're down and out, people, and things aren't working out, you could find that little moment's notice after a lot of nonsense of bullshit that wasn't working, things not working. Wait, or manufacture or whatever. You'll find that little, look for it. Look for that, guys. Look for that moment. That moment, it's a moment's notice. It can happen in a second, in a millisecond. That relief of all the other issues and problems, and you don't have to, you know, necessarily, you know, take any kind of medicine for it or anything like that. It just will just show up. These things show up. You don't have to force it, you know, though you could. And I think what we do here at Let's Paint TV is sort of force it by multitasking, by trying to do a lot of different things at once, because it is something that we enjoy quite a bit. We enjoy that. We enjoy expanding our brains, expanding our element. We just enjoy it. There's sort of a strange thing that happens by trying to do a lot of different things at once. And I think, you know, people poo-poo it. You have scientists out there, you have professors talking about how it's not good for you. But it's like people doing research on coffee drinking, and it's like, you know, of course, the people who are doing that are gonna they're paid by the coffee companies, and of course they're gonna say, well, the end result is, hey, drink more coffee, it's good for you. Well, I think the same thing is to be said about why there's not many good, not much good research about multitasking, is because the people behind the multitasking research are proponents from the get-go of the idea that multitasking is bad. But now, if we had research such as the research I'm doing here at Let's Paint TV, to back up the fact that multitasking is good for you, it's healthy, it is a celebration of life, of the endless possibilities, of the advancement of our brain, all right, then we would have better, you know, we need more people backing us up on this. But yet, people are still want to go back to the dark ages. They want to go back to the safety zone of playing it safe. So that's why you have professors and research scientists talking about the fact that it's bad for you, and they go into their research trying to prove that. That's their whole idea. Well, they need to go into their research and prove that it is a good idea, and then we'll have proof to show that it is good to do everything all at once. You know, that's the stupid thing about research, is that they already go in with the idea of the idea that they want to prove. So they fix it. They do experiments to show why it is bad for you. Well, let's do experiments to show why it's good for you. Multitasking is good for you. 818-528-4516, guys. We're at about 2.5 something miles an hour, 0.29 miles. I'm feeling a little ache and pain in my knees, but it's nothing terribly bad because I'm just kind of casually making the move here. I'm not really going too crazy at the moment, but I guess I should consider the pain that is there. And again, we're going to stretch afterwards. And again, I'm not really going too crazy here, as crazy as I could, as crazy as I am, or perceived to be. We are just sort of taking it easy here. All right, there you go. 818-528-4516. That is the number here. We're it's Monday, guys. Monday here, July 1st. We're already halfway through the year. Halfway through the year, guys, and that is what did you do, and what are we going to do for the next half of the year? I have no idea. I have actually no plans. I got nothing lined up. No one's asking for a Let's Paint TV live performance in their town. Whereas we actually earlier this year we were in San Francisco, Las Vegas, and Brooklyn, New York, and maybe somewhere else. I might have forgotten. Okay, so but I guess we're always, and that's what we're talking about is the I don't, like I said, I got nothing planned in so much as ways of maybe performing live and stuff that I want to do, maybe doing some TV network shows, maybe a pilot of Let's Paint TV, stuff like that. That ain't happening, right? And I'm sure some of you are looking right now and saying, yeah, well, believe me, it won't happen because you are a loser. You suck, man. You suck. You a loser, man. Loser, man. And so I understand. That's fine. But getting back to what I was talking about, you have to live your life. You don't have to do anything, but you. What I find is exciting, and the best part about life is the idea that things kind of show up unbeknownst to you. Like you almost feel like you have no control, and someone somehow or something shows up, and it's a blessing, it's a good thing kind of thing. Those are beautiful moments, and I think I honestly think I live for those moments. And if I don't get those moments, I get really kind of down and out because I feel like, man, got nothing going on, But believe me, things do show up if you stay in the game. You got to stay in the game, though. Stay in the game, John. All right, 2 something here. See, my knee's not hurting so bad now because I kind of walked it off, if you will. And of course, we're taking your calls. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516 here on the program. All right, 3.4 miles an hour is where we're at. All right. Well, anyway, so let's see. Really, I think we've kind of touched a lot of bases here. I'm not sure if I hit a grand slam or a hit for the cycle here, but we did touch some points here. A little baseball terminology. This time of year is big for baseball here in the United States because there ain't much else going on in terms of sports. So I guess that's what they call it, the long days of summer, because it's all you got is baseball to watch, and baseball is incredibly boring, and yet it's a kind of an interesting game once you kind of tap into it. Sort of like golf, I guess. It gets kind of boring. Tour de France. Did you see that the other day? Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I saw some of that. And that was fascinating, actually. The very end was kind of interesting to watch. With a little dog. Did you see that little dog almost get run over? Okay, I was not going to talk about current affairs, and I guess, well, that happens. It happens. We end up mixing and matching, and so be it. So be it. Who's to say what we're supposed to do? That's the beauty of what we do here. Is we got nothing. We got no one backing us up, no one telling us what to do. So do whatever you want here at Let's Paint TV, and hopefully we're encouraging you to spring out and bust out some moves yourself. Just like the guy in the chat room saying that he now exercises before he does plays the music, which is great. Now I recommend exercise and play music at the same time, which I think that's where we're headed next, though I'm afraid that we're gonna run out of power if I do, and I better not do that today, but I want to because I'm really itching to do something. The creativities that are instilled, empowered in me are itching to bust out, and that's all because of the bounce. It's that bounce, guys. It's that bounce. It's that bounce. You feeling that bounce? It's the bounce. It's the up and down. It's the downs, the slipping and the sliding. The back and forth. It's that, my friends. It's the continuous motion. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's about, guys. What we're talking about, who knows? Doesn't matter. You just gotta keep. Oh no. All right, that's gotta fix that. That always happens. I gotta fix that once and for all, but of course I never do. Okay, back on the program. Let's read some of these chats here. I've been not able to reach them, see it because my screen is too far away, and I can't read that easily. Maybe if I got my screen working just a tad bit better, I could see it. Okay, this issue here. Is it an annoying painting with the green in the background? Creativity madness. Like to paint in white rooms. Same with clothes. If you wear clothes with strong colors, it will reflect on the canvas. Wow. Well, that's you're really sensitive. I can see to such matters, such as that. I'm not. I don't worry. I come from a background of painting in all types of conditions, and I think that's probably why those kind of concerns are not. I'm not a purist in that sense, or I'm not finicky when it comes to that. Though those are good, interesting points, and one probably could or does benefit from such atmosphere. But don't let that. See, I think a lot of times people let those can be issues of excuses, and I'm a big fan of excuses. I like excuses, just like anyone else in this world. It's great to have an excuse. I'm Paula Dean. I grew up in the South, and we said nigger all the time. It's a great excuse, right? But in the end of the day, having an excuse is just an excuse, and that's exactly it. Having the excuse. So, but what we try to do here at Let's Paint TV is with all the excuses, and we can rattle them off right and left. Our excuses, we still persevere. You got to persevere from those excuses and get over on your excuses and take over. Own up to those excuses and just say, fuck that. I don't need to have perfect conditions to paint. I don't need a perfect life to live. Oh no. I can live just fine with all my trials and tribulations and the fact that life doesn't work perfectly. I'm still going to try my best, at least once in a while, to make sense out of it and have a good go at it. And so that's how you got to look at it, because otherwise those excuses will pile up and you will stop. you will stop and not do a damn thing because, oh, I gotta have like the correct color. I gotta have the right canvas. I gotta have the right brush. I gotta have the right painting medium. I gotta have the right secret sauce. You know, and otherwise I won't do it, you know. 0.75 miles already, kind of working our way here to the top of the hour here. It's Let's Paint TV taking your calls here, guys. I gotta bring that computer just a tad bit closer. I could read the chat a little better because I can't really read it very well from this angle here. If I put it over here, that'd be good. That'd be good. That's probably what I gotta do. All right, that's what I should do. No, I'm not doing it now because I got it. That's an excuse. That's an excuse to stop and stay off the creativity train, you know what I'm saying? Huh. All right, drinking a little water here, guys. All right, 818-528-4516. And we're just kind of getting our bearings, trying to figure out our system here. And I feel like I've kind of started all over again here. With this new setup we kind of been putting together, and I'm really happy about, what I'm most happy about is this remote control button here to get to my multiple camera shots. That to me is pretty nifty. That's nifty, my friends. That's what we call nifty. That's a good excuse, is to have something that works for you, and that will get you going. That will create the excitement. Whereas if you didn't have some of this stuff, then you're less likely to get excited and inspired. However, a lot of stuff is created from basically nothing, and so don't take what I just said as an excuse to seek out the most latest, greatest stuff. One can still make use of old stuff and maybe in conjunction with some of the new stuff. That's what we're trying to do here. And it's a combination of money. We got no money coming in here. Though if you can, you'd like to donate, you could, to the Let's Paint TV show. We appreciate that. Or buy a painting or a t-shirt or something like that. All right. Whew. Feeling it, guys. Feeling it. Feeling the. Okay, let's take this call. Let's take this call here. All right. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Paint TV. Hi.
Hey, just getting a shout from Rhode Island.
All right, RI, baby. RI in the house. What's going on up there?
I found you online, and I have nothing to do at work, so I'm just watching the creativity that you're showing.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you know, we try. We don't always offer it, but we do try. That is the mission statement here at Let's Paint TV.
Awesome. Keep it going.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling, man.
No problem.
All right. And if you'd like to call the program, you can. It's 818. Well, you got the number right down there. It's right there, dudes. Gals, dudes, dudettes. All right. So we've tackled a lot of things here today without actually being physically tackled. It's a brain game, guys. It's the brain. It's inside the brain. And again, the sky's the limit, guys. The sky's the limit. A little exercise and some creativity is where it's all about, what it's all about, what you can be, who can you be, who is it all about, who are you, who can do the do. That is what it is, by just being who you are. Celebrate the you, guys. Celebrate who are you, who do the do. It is you, my friends. It is you. You do it. You bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Bring on that love. Bring on the love that is you. All right. Keep going. Get that exercise in, of course, and get that effervescent bubbles. Oh, that thing keeps doing that. I got to fix that once and for all. That thing keeps on doing that. Right when we're starting to feel it. Starting to feel it, man. And then we're not. Just like that. I gotta once and for all fix that. But not right now. Not right now. But I will. Maybe I'll do that after the show. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna paint today, but we did some exercise, and then I'm gonna try to hook up my the other cable so I can play the guitar. That'll be fun. And maybe we can paint, and then we can cook too. So a lot of stuff in store here at Let's Paint TV. We're just kind of figuring it out on the fly, guys. No real help other than just the continuum. It's the continuum, guys. We must continue on. We just got to continue on and let the effervescence, the bubbles of the brain game start to dissipate. Incubate, bubble over, start to ignite. All right, though they could dissipate, it's entirely possible. Look, there is no perfect route how this works. We don't know. No one knows exactly. We can pretend. We can have studies on how everything works, but ultimately, they don't really. No one really ever knows. Just like we don't know what the hell's going on once we die. We'll never know until we actually die. And science and all that can only know so much. But deep down, there is something extra special about what we do, us individual human beings, where there's something uniquely that can bypass all conventional wisdom. And I think that's what we need to celebrate and seek out in our creativity, is to not be in lockstep with the masses, and not be content with being an apprentice to Donald Trump or Michelangelo or Da Vinci. Seek out your own humble abode of possibilities. Find that love in you to be a creative soul, so that you can seek out and fly on your own. Because that's what we're here to talk about. That's what we're here to celebrate, is to have you break away from those chains, the old ball and chain that you somehow put in there. Go back to the time when you were in kindergarten and you did those watercolors. You didn't have a care in the world. That's where you should go back to, my friends. 818-528-4516. You're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. It's Monday. We got another half of a year to go. July 1st, 2013. What is in store for us? No one knows. At least, I don't know. But I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to be tickled pink when there's opportunity around the door, because that's it. That is it, my friends. It's opportunity shows up. You can try to make the opportunity, you can manufacture it, but ultimately it shows up at the most unopportune times, or at the best times of life, whatever. It just shows up. But that's the beauty. I think that's what's worth living, even when you're down and out, guys, when things aren't always working. It's those opportunities, and the thing is just try to stay afloat to get yourself to that opportunity. Just keep running, guys. Keep trying to get there if you can. Keep trying to get that opportunity showing up. Maybe you can get it to happen more times than not. For some of us it seems like, oh man, I missed my opportunity. I missed my boat. No, you didn't miss your boat. There's another boat sailing soon, and it's going to show up. You just got to be open up for it, baby. You got to be open for it and be able to jump in there, or at least consider it. Consider that. Then again, maybe you don't want to jump in. Maybe you don't want to go jump in and join the Foreign Legion. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily want to always jump in, but consider it as an option and look for those jumping in points. But not all jumping in points are good, as I think we pointed out. I do not recommend joining the Foreign Legion unless, of course, you are trying to, unless you're a criminal trying to avoid prosecution from a particular country, and joining the Foreign Legion might be your best bet. All right. So there's always a time and place, and there's a proper moments for your decisions, and so that's what it's all about, guys. Making those decisions, but don't have to rely on. Don't have to stay there. You can hopefully we can change it up. Not always. That is not always possible. Sometimes we are stuck, and you are stuck, and you can't ever get out. But you still got your brain, you still got your soul, and at least you can have creativity, at least in your head. You can at least laugh a little bit within your own predicament that might seem limited. You can still dream. We can still dream, guys. How about that? How about this sounds like we just sort of ended on a sour note here. I know we talked about the Foreign Legion and basically being trapped in some fucked up reality, and then your only hope is to dream and have the possibilities play in your brain. But you know, maybe your dreams are really where it's at anyway. Maybe this is a dream. Maybe you're dreaming right now. How about that? Who knows? Well, I guess we know that we're alive right now. I guess it's pretty obvious that we're alive right now. Okay, at least I think it is. 128 calories, guys, here as we come to the top of the hour here. My time is almost up here, guys. Don't forget to go to letspainttv.com and find out more stuff about the program. We'll get painting here once I decide to do it, I guess. Which I'm always finding excuses, and I like that. I like having excuses. Excuses are not always bad. They can be good. Why not? Have some excuses. But I think what we learned here today was to look for that unknown moment in time, that unknown element, and that's worth living, guys. That's worth living. These kind of unusually opportunities, guys. So, guys, that is what I'd suggest. Is opportunity will show up. When, where, how, that's none of my concern. And it shouldn't be yours either. Just know that it's going to be there. And not all opportunities are worth going for. I mean, how many opportunities do you get from emails? How many junk emails do you have people trying to give you opportunities? All right, so don't be bamboozled. Don't be fooled that it's all good. There's a lot of charlatans out there, a lot of fake ass bastards, if you will. Forgive the French. So you know you got to be aware of that. I don't know if it's evil or it's just these people just trying to make a buck because they got to survive. In many regards, it is just survivability, and everyone's trying to survive. So, but they are ultimately trying to take advantage of you. So, guys, be careful about that. When opportunity strikes, be careful. But we're not really talking about sort of the get-rich-quick schemes here. We're talking about your creativity. We're talking about opportunities within your creativity. And when you're talking about that, money is not part of the. Ultimately, shouldn't be part, though it could be part of the equation. Your creativity is far more precious than anything that anyone's going to pay you for. It's like your health. Creativity is like your health. It's way more important to have your health and to have creativity, happiness, than have a bunch of money and being sick and miserable and not a freaking creative bone in your body. So don't get money involved necessarily, though it does show up. But the money will come. Let the creativity be your passion, and let those opportunities come, and don't let the money get in the way. Now that doesn't mean I'm not giving you full I'm not rubber stamping. You go to an art school and pay $100,000 a year so that you can learn about art. That's another stupid equation that you probably you shouldn't do, unless of course there's enough opportunities in the way of having the expenses drop down considerably so that you're really not paying anything. Then great. But yeah, don't get in debt for your creativity, or be careful if you were. Okay, hey guys, that is 12 o'clock here. That is our time. I'll read some of these chats here if I can. And again, we're still trying to figure out our maneuvers here. It looks like I ran about a mile, which was not bad for getting back into the swing of things. It does feel good. So for all intents and purposes, the show is over. Thanks again for being here, guys. Let's Paint TV, guys, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. Okay, I'm still here. I just turned it off for whatever. What you guys? I like your show, man. Keep making these. What do you do for a living? Well, I'll tell you what. That I sell artwork. I try to make a living selling artwork. It's not necessarily a money-making operation for sure, but you got to hang in there. I also occasionally, if offered, teach. I can teach. I'm doing a little teaching, not really much of late, but have I ever considered interviewing people? Yeah, I have. I'm not really set up with that at the moment, though I could. It would be a matter of just doing it. And we do have Skype, so they can just call in on Skype. And also, I can also have the I could do a split screen if I could figure that out, but that would be awesome, right? Have a split screen of the Skype caller coming in. I could figure that out if I just put some effort into it. And I think personally my issue is I got a whole million things to do, and that's just another thing that I need to do. And so I never get around to it. But I think that's actually a great idea, because we could be taking calls. We could be talking to somebody in conjunction, someone that might be, say, an artist, art-related type of stuff possibly, or maybe people like Paula Deen. What the hell? Bring her on. Just have anyone show up, right? I think that probably would be a nice thing to kind of get into doing, right? Yeah, it's true. I got to look into that. That's good, man. I like that. Do the do at UVU and Doctor Who. Do you feel the bounce? Hobosex did feel the bounce, and so did NS Megan. It's stream of conscious performance. Yeah, it's kind of stream of conscious. Ultimately, that's what I'm ultimately doing. It's sort of improv'd out for sure. It looks like we got about 8 people still watching the program. That's a lot for us. That's a high number here at Let's Paint TV with our new YouTube live feed. So we're growing. We got eight viewers at the moment. Fantastic. All right. Well, anyway, guys, we did some exercise. I'm going to try to, if I don't do any painting, well, I'll do some painting tomorrow. I know. So many things we can do. And it's endless. It's endless, endless, endless possibilities. Did I lose my? Where's my? Did I lose everything, or where is the? We're still here, right? All right, guys. That's it for us here today. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget letspainttv.com, and got Facebook page. I spent a lot of time there, so if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me over there. Okay, bye bye.